Alrighty, guys, welcome to this video. As you could tell in the title, this is going to be my first official half marathon. I just want to be completely honest up front. I know that's not like a super far distance for a lot of people, especially in this world of, you have these hybrid athletes out there, Luke Hopkins, Nico, Nick Bear, like you have these legit runners. But this is my first competition. I'm really excited. Like I have actually been training for this. I signed up for this about a month and a half ago, and I've been doing my best. I've been trying to balance school, work, relationship, just a lot of things. I got a lot on my plate right now, but that doesn't mean I don't want to compete. Like I have a life outside of work, and that life is competition from baseball to weightlifting to CrossFit to jiu-jitsu, whatever it is. I always want to compete. And so I wanted to test myself here. So I have an idea. So let me first start. So right now, this is the night before. I'm going to show you guys. I'm done with my calories. I've eaten all my food, 2,800 calories down the hatch. No more carbs, no more protein, no more fat. I'm just my normal routine, right? And then tomorrow, I got to be at the stadium, it's the Naval Academy, the Navy Stadium. I got to be there at 6 a.m. to 7:15 to pick up my bib. And the race starts at 7:30. It's 13.1 miles, and it's pretty high elevation. So I don't really run too much high elevation. So we're gonna see how that affects my body. But I've done 15, 16, 17, 18 miles before. This isn't really too much about the distance. This is more or less, for me, I don't know. This is like, I feel like I'm kind of carving out my own little world, and I'm very excited for that. This is my thing. This is my own thing. It's this running thing. And I've always wanted to do a marathon. The plan for pretty much November 2025 is to do the Ocean City Marathon. Hopefully by that time I have someone to film the whole thing for me. But yeah, so I have my first half marathon in this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to take you through my morning routine. The race does start at 7:30, which is a little bit different for me. I normally start my runs between 5 and 5:15. So that's already kind of weird. It's going to throw me off a little bit, but I'll be fine. I'll show you my morning nutrition. I'll show you my goos and everything like that. But yeah, I'm super excited. My parents are coming. My sister's coming. My girlfriend's coming, Rachel. And yeah, it's going to be supportive. I want to get at least sub 2. I think, well, not that I think. I know I can get much better than that. So I say sub 2, but I want to actually get like sub 150. I think that would be awesome. But yeah, I'll show you guys my shoes, everything I'm going with. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. I have been training for this, and I'm super excited to bring this content to you guys. I'm going to try to film as much as I possibly can, probably on my phone, so the quality won't be as high. But yeah, it's going to be fun. The group, the adrenaline, just everything like that. I'm going to have to pace myself the right way. I've also been training without music for like the last 2-3 months. I don't know if you guys noticed that, which I actually really like. It's very meditative for me. I can hear my heart rate kind of calm it down and stuff. Anyways, let me stop talking. Let me put my camera away. Let me go to bed soon. I think it's like 6:33 right now. I'm pretty full, but I should be tip-top Magoo shape for the race, which is tomorrow. So yeah, hope you guys like it. Please like, comment, and do what you do, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning, the day of my first ever half marathon. Alrighty, so good morning. It is currently 5:56 a.m. On race day, and I've been up since 5 o'clock, or no, 4:40. Had 1 cup of coffee. I've used the restroom 3 times. Yeah, so just the coffee. I'm going to have a bottle of water here. I think this is about 32 ounces of water. I'm going to take 2 scoops of Go One More sour watermelon. And I'm not going to mix it now because I want to have it around between 7:05 and 7:15 for the run. So each scoop here is 20 carbs, right? I'm going to have this before my run. So I got 1 scoop there. And then I got 2 scoops here. Normally I do a scoop and a half, so 30 carbs. But normally I'm doing 10 miles, so today I'm going to do 13.1. So I got my 2 scoops here of Go One More. I got my 32 ounces of water right here. This is going to be the only fluid I digest before the run. I know some people might say I should have more water. 32 ounces is about a quarter of a gallon, which is a decent amount. And honestly, like, I've never practiced with running with water, so I don't want to. I want to, for this race, I want to do just as much as I've been doing, keep it as similar as possible that I've been doing for my practice runs. And for my practice runs, I haven't been drinking water on my runs, so I don't want to mix anything up now. But I do have. I'm going to do 3 gels. I decided I'm going to do one every 3.5 miles, right? So that puts me at 3.5, 7, 10.5 miles. And that's going to be my nutrition for during the run. Each gel is about 100 calories, I think 20 carbs. So I think altogether I'm going to be taking in about 100 carbs before and during my run. Yeah, and I guess for the outfit, I just have Dick's Sporting Goods long sleeve shirt. I have my Apple iWatch, or I guess my Apple Watch here. I'm not going to be wearing this hat, or actually I might be. It's going to be between this hat or my Rise Up hat. Either way, it's a nice light hat where my head can breathe and also catch the sweat. I do recommend wearing some type of hat or band so the sweat doesn't get in your eyes. For running, I've been wearing these Saucony's for the entire training block. So I'm going to continuously wear these for the run. I don't want to hurt my feet. Super comfy shoes, super fast shoes. I thought about getting Nike Flies, Alpha Flies for this run. I didn't do it, 1, because they're $300, and 2, because I don't want to wear new shoes on my run and then completely mess up my feet. And then for socks, no sports specific socks here. I just got my Harry Potter socks. I got Nike leggings on with New Balance shorts. New Balance running shorts have a zipper in the back where I can put my gels, and yeah, just rip those as we start knocking out 3.5 miles. Yeah, it is, like I said, it's currently 6 o'clock. They just started giving out the bibs. I'm tracked on RaceJoy, so people can track me as I go. That's the other thing, is I normally don't run with my phone. I have before in the past, but when I do longer runs, having the imbalance of holding the phone in one hand on the other is troublesome. And I've used the belt before. I just don't like the way the belt feels. I haven't used it in about a year, but the running belt, I'm not a fan. It kind of hikes up, hikes down. So I guess for this run, I'm just going to be holding the phone in my hand. So that's going to be a little bit different, mainly because it's going to throw off my left arm or my right arm. I'm just going to have to balance that out. For this run, I'm really mainly kind of leaning on the crowd and I guess the adrenaline that comes from that for like the first, few miles. I think the hardest part of this run is probably going to be mile, like, I don't know, 6 to 10, when you're kind of away from everybody. I know they have like drink setups and stuff like that. I think like every 3 or 4 miles, but I probably won't dabble in any of those. The only things I'm worried about is peeing and number 2, but I should be fine on both ends. They have porta potties for the race, so I'll just use the restroom there. I'm just worried about that because I don't want to reduce my time because I got to go pee. But yeah, so this is the outfit. We got an hour and a half till go time. It is currently 34 degrees. 34 degrees, feels like 18. So that's fucking freezing. So yeah, it feels like 18, wind gusts up to 27 miles per hour. Cool, awesome. I'm going to freeze my ass off, but it is what it is. Yeah. Oh, I also have gloves too. I don't have my gloves with me right now, but I do have running gloves in the car. I think they're Under Armour and Nike running gloves. They are an absolute game changer. I've done them once practicing for a 10-mile run, I think last week. Absolute game changer in terms of I can like wipe the snot from my face without using my hands, which is huge. And I can also feel my hands, which is super important. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started in this race. I'll catch you guys, I guess, sometime at the race. Alrighty, guys. Good morning. So we're sitting here. It's currently 6:36 a.m. I think I got a shirt, an XL long sleeve shirt. You're gonna see my camera reflection right there. We're going with 326. That's our number for today, 326. Let me show you guys a little bit. So this is where it's at. All right, so you got the Naval Stadium right there. There's other people. Got the cops right there. So yeah, we're at the Naval Stadium right now, 6:36. We have 54 minutes till it's go time. My car's covered in ice. Everything's just slipping. It's freezing out here. So I guess a few changes that we're gonna make to this run, just because the weather is so cold. I'm gonna go ahead and wear this beanie. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully that doesn't completely mess me up. There's a lot of people showing up now. So I'm gonna wear the beanie, I got the gloves, and I'm gonna do, I don't have vanilla goos, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. So I got 3 of my goos right here, right? My plan is to go banana, strawberry banana, and then a chocolate, and then finish with the strawberry banana. The chocolate's the only one with the caffeine, but that's all right. So got 3 goos, I got a shirt, I got my 326, I got the pins I'm gonna put on my shirt right here. But yeah, now we just kind of sit in the car, warm up as much as we can, and then go out there and get going. There's some people already warming up, but I feel like it's a little bit too early. That's the other thing, man. Like when I was practicing for this run, I didn't warm up at all. Like my warm up is just go out there and start moving. So hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt. I don't want to over warm up. I don't want to under warm up either. I'm just going to treat this race as just me running with me, which is what I'm used to, right? So I'm just going to do that. I'm super excited. I'm actually really amped up. This makes me want to just keep on doing these races. So yeah, my goal for 2025, you guys are seeing this in 2025. I'm filming this, I'm running this in 2024, but my goal for 2025 is to do at least 1 marathon. My goal for 2026 is to go do the Chicago, New York, or the Boston Marathon. And then 2027, the goal is to do an Ironman. So, and also own and operate at least 3 gyms. And so that's that. So I'm super pumped. Adrenaline's starting to catch up a little bit. Let's go get in my car, turn on the heat, and let's get this damn party started. Hopefully my watch doesn't die. It's at 89%. It should be fine. It should be fine. Especially if I can get this thing done in an hour 50. That's kind of the goal here. So anyways, let me stop talking. I also don't know where the running route is. I just know I'm going to be following people. That's the best bet, I guess, in terms of running. So yeah, let me go get in the car, warm up. 3 goos, got the phone, got the 326 for the bib, and it's going to be a hell of a day. So let me go ahead and take a video real quick. Let me take an inception photo of the photo. Pretty dope, man. All right, cool. All right, let's get after it. I'll catch you guys probably during the race and then after the race as well. All right, so let me just pop in real quick. One thing I've noticed, I don't know if this is like a normal thing for races, but just like people around here that are wearing like these crazy outfits. I wonder if that's just because it's a Christmas thing. Cool, so I got my Go One More. I got 2 scoops here. It's 7:04. We're getting ready for the race. It's 7:30. Let me go ahead and just pop my cocaine in here. That's literally what it looks like. It's not though. Cool, so I got my Go One More there. The plan is to chug this between now and 7:15, and then 7:15 go use the restroom one more time, and then I guess just freeze my ass off until we start the run. So let me go ahead and get this top on without spilling it everywhere. Hopefully I put enough water in there to mix it up. We'll see. And then I got the Go One Mores in the back of my shorts right now. Mix this up. There's some like legit runners out here. Like I'm not a legit runner. I decided I'm also not gonna wear the wool hat. I'm just gonna wear my standard running hat because it's what I've been wearing and I don't want to mess anything up. It's what I know. Oh yes, every time. Absolutely delicious. Quick little update. These people are still warming up. They're so cool, cooler than me. It is 32, it feels like 16. That's cool. That's really cool. A nice warm day. Stupid. It's funny because, that was disgusting, I'm sorry. Oh man. It's funny because like, it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be like in the 40s next week. So it's just the luck of the draw, I guess the kids would say. Cool. So I have 20 minutes for that to kind of digest. Get a little more water in here. So I got a few minutes for that to digest. And I'm gonna go try to pee one more time and then just let this freaking thing rip hard too.
So I don't want anything to be less than 9, 10. I think my first mile is probably gonna be my slowest. Well, my slowest miles are probably gonna be the one around the bridge. Once I get on the trail, there's a trail. I should be able to push pretty easily there. Anyways, let me go shut up and go get in line to use the restroom, and then yeah, let's go get this party started. I'm as ready now as I guess I'm gonna be.
All right, guys, let's talk about it. Oh, let's talk about. Let's talk about it. We did it. We ran the half marathon. How do we do? I guess the question that everyone's probably wondering. Let me get this camera set up in a position I like. There you go. Okay, we probably won't move it again. So yeah, how do we do? I think that's not the place I want to start. I want to start off by saying that like I did it. I ran a half marathon. I got goosebumps saying that. I've run half marathons before. I've probably ran. Shit, this is probably like my 10th one. This is my first official one in terms of an official race, an official time, I guess, for lack of better terms. But I've done them before. And I think this means so much to me. It really does. The ability to go out there and run. Like, I think it's funny. I look at why I'm running, what I run for, who I run for, and it's strictly just for me. One second. I'm gonna keep talking, but I gotta let both the dogs out. I run just for me. And the reason why I say that is because I've growing up, I'm sure you guys can probably relate. Some of you can probably relate to this. Like, I was always a bigger kid, right? And because of that, running just wasn't an option for me. It's just like, it's like, what's the best way to just feel like you're an absolute failure? Go out and try to run when you're a large kid, a fat kid, for lack of better terms. So because of that, running just wasn't in my, it just wasn't in my wheelhouse. I didn't do it. So I guess like 4 years ago, I went outside. And I remember I ran. This was right at the beginning of COVID. My aunt was over, and I just felt like crap. I felt horrible. I felt disgusting. I felt fat. I didn't feel good. So I put on some really nasty, just regular shoes, and I went outside and I ran. I think I ran 3 miles at like 11-minute pace. Got my ass kicked. A year later, I just kept going, and I ran like a 10-minute pace. Then a year after that, so this would have been 2022, I was running at like a 9-minute pace, and now I'm running, whatever, 8:30 to 9-minute pace, depending on the mileage. And I've always had that insecurity as like never being a runner, never being fast, always kind of feeling fat. So I just kept on doing it. I didn't want to be that person. I knew I was strong. I knew I was a bigger kid. I knew I could lift 315, deadlift 500, squat 400 pounds. I knew I had that up my sleeve, but I didn't. I did not look at myself as a runner. And I think I just accepted that I was never going to be someone who could run. It was for the skinny kids. It was for the tall kids, which I'm 6 foot, but like, it was for the tall, skinny kids. It was for the kids who didn't lift weights. It was for kids who didn't have big legs. It wasn't for me. I wasn't a guy who could run. And I think I believed that for so long until I realized that just wasn't the truth. The truth was I just wasn't running. I could run. I may not be able to run a 6-minute clip over 10 miles. I mean, not right now, maybe in the future. I may not be able to do these things right now, but I could do the best that I can. So I kept on doing it. And then I ran 15 miles, 18 miles. I ran a sub 6-minute mile, and I started accumulating wins, little wins here and there, and I started feeling really good about myself. And now I'm not that person anymore. I know I can run. I know I can pick up my shoes, put on my shoes. If I feel healthy, I can tie them up, and I can go out and run 10 miles if I wanted to. I know I can do that, and that feels amazing. And that feels amazing because it's something that in my head, I was like, I'm not that person. I worked my ass off and I became that person. Now I am that person. I know I can run. I know I can run hard. I know I can run fast. I know I can run long. But I wanted to actually compete. I missed that competition. High school, I played baseball. I've always been competitive. So I was like, screw it, let's sign up. Actually, I went to dinner with my dad, and he was like, you should sign up for a half marathon or something. I was like, screw it. So I did. I signed up early in November, I think November 8th, and I ran it, right? 13.1 miles. I had a goal in mind, well, honestly, when I crossed that finish line, it was emotional. My girlfriend was there, my parents were there, my sister was there. Like, it was emotional for me. It really was. It was emotional. I didn't cry or anything, but I just felt so accomplished. I really did. I felt so accomplished, and I'm so proud of myself because if you asked me 5 years ago if I would ever run more than 5 miles, I would tell you to pick up your bags and just go away. Like, go hike, go move, because I'm not doing that. That's not who I am. I convinced myself that I wasn't something, but I never actually tried to become that thing. I just told myself I wasn't that person. I think a lot of people do that. You build up these ideas and images in your head of what you are, even though you're not that person. You're just making that up. You're just saying that. You never were that person. You're just telling yourself you're not that person. So if you made it that far in this video, like, I want you to understand, like, you truly can actually do whatever the hell you want to do. You just got to practice. You just got to practice. 2024 was one of the life-changing years of my life, personally, financially, career-wise, friendship-wise, son-wise, human development. I'm 28 now. Like, I'm an adult, and like, I think 28 is a year where people start solidifying these ideas of who they think they are because the world told them who they are. They tell themselves who they are. And like, I'm 28 and I did something that I never thought I could do. Because I told myself I couldn't do, and I did it. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of 12-year-old Michael. Will be very proud of 28-year-old Michael. That's all I gotta say. I do the right thing. I make the right decisions. I know I'm a good son. I know I'm a good brother. I know I'm a good boyfriend. And now I'm learning how to be a good Michael for me. Like, I'm learning how to be a good person for myself, which I think is very difficult for a lot of people. I know it's very damn difficult for guys. Be a good person for yourself. All right, now let's go into these stats. I did eat a little bit. Oh, the funny thing is too, my parents were so sweet. My parents were, they were they're very supportive. They were very, like, I guess, impressed. They were shocked that I did it, which is funny because, like, I've ran this far before. They don't run that much. My mom's done 5Ks and stuff. So it was really cool to see how impressed how proud they were of me. My mom's like, you can have a seat. You're going to cramp up. You need some water. And I'm over here just like, damn, I wish I got sub 150 or 154. Damn. But yeah, it was cool. I made my parents proud. I made my loved ones proud of me. So yeah, I think going forward, I want to do the Ocean City Marathon, November 2025. I want to do another marathon early 2026, and then I would love to qualify for Chicago, Boston, or New York. I know you got to get like a sub 3 hour marathon to qualify for those. Actually, I don't know what it is for New York. Let me ask ChatGPT. What do I need to do to qualify for New York City Marathon? I don't even know, honestly. For example, for men, 1835. Yeah, so I need to get under 253. So that's gonna be a long time from now, but that's okay. Let's just focus on one thing at a time. So I think so let me kind of go over my numbers. So let me let you guys know what I did. Let me pull this up real quick. I don't know. There I am, right there. Is that me? How do I view details? Is that it? Splits? Hold up, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my results, not everybody else's results. Results. Half marathon. Michael Labs. Oh, it's funny. I also did it on my watch too, and my watch was actually off a little bit compared to compared to what my watch or what the app did. So let me tell you just kind of from the phone itself. So this is it right here. So I finished 13.1 miles. I did an 8:44 pace, which is pretty good. I'm actually pretty proud of that. Some of the parts are really hard. There was this bridge that I talked about a few times that was pretty difficult for me to navigate. Wasn't too bad. It was definitely doable. I think I could have got I definitely had a sub 154 in me. So the full thing was an hour 54 minutes and 34 seconds. I definitely had a sub 154. But on mile marker 4, I really had a piss. Like right at the beginning of the race, they started a minute late. Right at the beginning of the race, I looked at my dad. I was like, I need to pee so bad. But I just kind of ignored it, and I was like, damn it, screw it. Oh, and I was pissed. No pun intended. So mile 2, I started kind of veering off to go pee, but that was still at the point where like there's a lot of 5K and 10K people around. So in my head, I was like, okay, it's gonna be a long line, so I didn't pee there. So I waited after the 10K people turned around, and I did go pee, and it was a solid 30-second pee. Felt good. It's kind of annoying though because it definitely slowed down my run, my pace. I think I got like a 154. I could have got sub 154 there. I came out of the bathroom. I looked at the cop. I was like, "Damn, peeing sucks sometimes." He started laughing really hard. It was hard too at the beginning, and this is just stuff I'm learning as I go. Like the importance of trying to get up towards the front when you run because you're dealing with a lot of. I mean, God bless them, 5 and 10K people, which is awesome that they're doing it, but they are doing it much more for like an experience. Like they're wearing Santa outfits and they're kind of yapping around, taking photos in the middle of it. And so you kind of got to dodge them, which obviously slows down your pace a little bit. So I think just keeping that in mind, trying to get to the front of the line is something I'm going to, just information I'm downloading to move forward with. And then what else? Oh yeah, once you get past those 10K people, then it's all about just kind of trying to pace yourself. The bridge was hard, but overall, minute 54. Minute 54, and my average pace was 8:44. According to my watch, let me pull this up. My watch had a little bit different split. My watch actually didn't. I didn't finish on my watch. Actually, my watch said I finished my first half marathon, my fastest half marathon. So my watch said a minute 54:13. I burned about 2,000 calories, a 8:45 pace, the same pace. As you can tell, mile 6. I don't know if you can see that right there, but mile 6 was 9:09. That was the bridge part. That was tough. My fastest mile was mile 9. Actually, no, mile 13. 8:11 pace. On for 8:11 pace. Yeah, my fastest one was mile 9. My heart rate was between 165 and 179, which was a little bit too high, but it was also high at the beginning because I was just getting used to like running, right? It was all the energy and everything. And then let me see if I can find the elevation part. I think there was yeah, so overall you can kind of see the elevation was I gained about 583 feet. And as you can see here, you can see that in the middle, definitely. And then towards the end is where the most elevation was. But it was fine. It was good. Like overall, it was really good. And overall, I'm really happy with it. I'm also just, like I said from the beginning, I'll end this clip. And I'm going to go to the gym later. I'm just happy that I did it. I'm happy I got in there, put in the work, did what I had to do, and I get to come home. My girlfriend's leaving to go see her parents for the week. I'm going to visit her on Christmas Day and hang out with her. But yeah, it was a beautiful day, beautiful time, and I'm gonna go to the gym later, work out on weights, film that for you guys. Probably, I don't know, probably later in the evening to avoid the crowd. I'm just gonna drink some water, watch the football, and enjoy the rest of the day. And thank you guys so much for joining me on my training and leading up to my first half marathon. I'll catch you guys later, probably at the gym. Alrighty, guys, what's up? So we're currently at the gym right now. It is 6:07. p.m. and Rachel is gone for the holidays. I will be up and see her on Christmas Day. I think the 25th. I'm going up there, coming back on the 27th, coming back on the 26th. Off all day the 26th, which is kind of exciting too, just have that day off. But yeah, so we are going to work out right now. I'm gonna try to. God dang, I wish this scoop was longer, man. I think it's so messy. So I don't know. So obviously I did the run this morning. Now I'm gonna work out weights. I think I'm gonna do upper body, probably back focus stuff. But one thing that I have been doing, probably for like the last month now, is I've upped my creatine dose to 10 milligrams. I read an article, or I listened to an article. What was it? No, it was More Plates, More Days was on Rogan, and he was talking about how there's like possible studies showing that for guys who are heavier like myself, that upping creatine dose by about 10 milligrams for 200 pounds or heavier guys, like there's actually benefits to that. So I've been doing it. I don't know if I feel stronger or not. I don't know, but I don't really lift for strength right now. I'm trying to just kind of just lifting to be lifting. So I don't know, but I usually take my creatine in the morning, but it's been a busy day. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it real quick. I always just dry scoop it. I don't mix it with anything. Here's 5 milligrams here. Just like that, 10 milligrams down the hatch. So yeah, I just take this raw creatine from Raw Nutrition, C-Bums Company. I don't think there's a right or wrong creatine to take. Just make sure you try to take in at least 5 milligrams a day. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and work out now. I think I'm gonna go turn down this music. It's a little loud. But yeah, we're gonna have a good workout. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably upper body, give my legs a rest. I am gonna go on a run tomorrow morning. I don't think I'm gonna film that, but I'm gonna run tomorrow morning. I'm probably gonna do like 6 to 8 miles, so a little bit less than the 13.1 I did. Anyways, so let me go ahead and shut up, turn down this music, and get this game started. Awesome. So I don't think I've recorded this machine yet. So this is one of the newer machines that we got here, Foundation. It's the Arsenal side lateral race. What's up? Oh, nice. What'd you get her?
Nice leather belt with like stars on it and a big buckle. She likes like Western belts. They're not like weird stars. And then little turquoise earrings.
Oh, she'll like those. I got her a one 30-minute indoor dog fetch thing. She has an indoor swim place for the dogs. I was gonna get her a 10-pack, but I want to see if the dog likes it. Get her a 10-pack of those. So, should be good, yeah. I'm going up on the Christmas night. I'm leaving Christmas Day to go up there, like around noon.
After grandma's.
Huh?
After grandma's.
Yeah. And then what time's cookies on Sunday?
4.
4. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this new machine here. When we were looking at new equipment for the gym, this is one of the pieces that I wanted us to get. This one and the belt squat, I think, are like incredible pieces of equipment here. So we went ahead and got this Arsenal side lateral raise. It's great because it puts your delts in a perfect range of motion here. Since we got this machine, I've literally, every single workout, I've done sets on it. for side lateral raises for delts in particular. I don't really worry about reps or weight. I'm just looking to get as much blood as possible to my shoulders here. There we go. I think it's like 30 or 40 pounds. Like I said, I don't really care too much about the weight here. Drop set that. We're 40, 30 here. We'll just go to 10. Kind of rip as many reps as possible. Just wait a few seconds here. We'll do one more set here. My knees are feeling heavy and they kind of hurt. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a hammer strength matrix row here. Down, and in my head I'm like, I've run farther. No, because I'm eating the whole race. I'm eating every 4 miles. I'm eating the gel packs, so I'm intaking about 400 calories on the run. I had about 300, because I had about 400 before, or no, I had about 40 carbs before I worked out with Go One More. And they had 4 refresher stations. I had one Gatorade on like mile 10. Once I got to mile 10, once I got over the bridge on the way back, it was like mile 12. That's when I picked it up a little bit. Yeah, that's because when I first started running, I would slow down towards the end because I didn't know how to use nutrition. But nutrition is what keeps you in. Like if you do a marathon, you probably gotta have like 6 of those things. And then, because there's this one kid who I was keeping up with the whole way. He pulled ahead towards the end. Dude had he had a Zach Bryant hat on. Yeah. He was so tiny though. But yeah, when I finished the race, I just wish I didn't have to pee. I would have done so much faster. But I was looking at like what you have to do to like qualify for like the Boston, New York, and Chicago. I mean, I would have to like lose like 30 pounds.
Really? You have to actually qualify?
Yeah, you can't just do that. And
What I do? Just like do it. Like you want to come in like the very, very end, like the bigger race?
well, there's like certain age groups too. So like 18 to 34 for my age, you gotta run at a qualifying race, you gotta run a 2-hour, 55-minute marathon, which is like a 6:50 pace. Which I'm not saying I couldn't do, but it'd be very difficult. Like Ocean City, you don't have to qualify for. I'm definitely gonna sign up for that one. That shouldn't be hard.
Denise commented on my Facebook page?
Yeah, I saw some people did.
Well, a lot of people, but she was like, oh,
People were very impressed.
I miss all of your faces so much.
I'm doing, I'm gonna do the March one with Jake. Because he messaged me, he texted me afterward. He was the first one to text me too. Only one. Because he's trying to do a sub 2-hour half marathon. I didn't know he was 220 pounds.
Yeah, but he's like kind of.
Yeah, he said he's trying to bench 315 and run a sub 2. But that marathon is definitely that's gonna be the next one. If I could drop 15, 20 pounds, it should be. That's why it should be easier, because there is no elevation.
That right there, I think the total elevation I ran there, I think it was like 500 something feet, which is when I normally do my 10-mile runs. They're in Eastport, and I'm running like 100, like nothing. First 3 miles were the hardest though, because like I couldn't get my heart rate down. I was so excited. I was running like a 165 heart rate. Generally, I don't get up to 165 till like mile 6, mile 7.
We did good.
It was exciting though.
It's just like, oh my gosh, she got 131 out of 430 people. That's insane.
The third person overall was a girl from Elon. I found her on Instagram. Looked them all up. That one guy was running a 5:29 pace. That's like, I can't even like. That's
a high schooler, freshman. He's running a 5:30 pace right now, long distance. And for a freshman to be doing that is insane.
that's for anybody to be doing that. That's nuts.
It's insane.
That's so fast.
Yeah, I'm sad. I just like running. I just run.
If you're good at it, you're good at it, I guess.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna order pizza when I go home. Yeah. I mean, pepperoni is definitely possible. It's an option. It's an option. Hi, LaQuisha. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. That's my sister. Have you met my sister? Yeah. Oh, well, I'll let her know. You gotta save that for the session. Do you like this machine? Have you used this machine?
Yeah, I showed mom how to use it.
Becky, what did Becky say?
She said, I don't like that machine. It's scary.
Scary. It's big.
It is big. I feel like it should be back. Like my elbows should be behind my ears more.
It's the only time I've used a machine, overhead tricep, where it doesn't hurt my triceps. I mean, my elbows. Really? Yeah. Well, overhead stuff, like skull crusher, stuff like that hurts my elbows. She said, what are you doing here so late? She was the first client I signed up when I came back. She's a sweetheart. She's like my favorite. Yeah, so this is one of the newer pieces we got here. Arsenal pieces, overhead tricep machine. Big fan of this thing. I hate overhead stuff for elbows purposes. They always hurt my elbows. This is the only tricep machine I've ever used that doesn't blow out my elbows, which is good. That's good. All right, we did 3 sets there. We were good on that thing. All right, we're gonna do some biceps here. Do some hammer curls. Hammer curls, tricep push downs. I don't know, maybe one other thing. We'll definitely knock out these bicep curls here. Awesome, so we are gonna do the set now. That's what happens, Ben, when you work here. You know everybody, you talk to everybody. I love my job. You're the best job in the world. Tricep push downs right here. One more. Awesome, cool. So we'll do 2 more sets each of those, and then I'll go ahead and hop in the office and close out the video for you guys. All right, guys, we're done. We're done with the workout. Pretty good, about 20 minutes long. A lot of yapping, as you guys heard, but that's okay. Yeah, so that's the half marathon video. I don't really know how to wrap up this video, but I do know, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has shown me support on this channel. It really does mean a lot to me, and it doesn't go unnoticed, and the work has paid off, and I hope you've enjoyed my half marathon video. I promise I have a lot more in store for the future. That's going to involve running, hybrid training, and I can tell you that's going to involve hybrid training because it's what I enjoy. I've always been able to lift weights. I've always been able to work out in the weight room. That is not something I've struggled with. What I have struggled with is running. And today I proved to myself that I can do it, even if it is for 13 miles. There will be a marathon in 2025. The question is not if, the question is which one. I'm really leaning towards Ocean City Marathon. I think that's, let me look at some marathons real quick. Maryland marathons in 2025. There's one, Gaithersburg, B&A Trail Marathon. That one I don't think I want to do. That's just running on the B&A Trail the whole time. Cecil County. Okay, so there's a lot. This one, the Ocean City one, I think is the one that looks the most fun. The Ocean City Running Festival. That one is in November 1st. I don't know, I might be able to do two. Actually this one right here, this Lock and Lock one, Lock to Lock Marathon. This one is right near my birthday, which actually would be kind of dope. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure yet, but I will definitely try to do at least one, possibly two marathons for 2025. And then I think an Ironman in 2027 and maybe 2026 actually. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what I can do. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for showing me love. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. And I hope you guys enjoy the next video. Hope you guys enjoy the last video. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you guys keep enjoying everything I do. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. And I'll catch you guys next Sunday.